Well, hey everybody, it's Paul. Welcome again to the channel, and I can't believe it is time once again for that event that we all look forward to all year. It's that time again. Seems like it was just yesterday for the Old Guy Holiday Bash. It's here once again, and you know the first thing you need when you're having a bash, you gotta have some music. Cue it, maestro. Now, you know, at an Old Guy bash, you're going to have Old Guy music, right? 24/7. That's just how it goes. So hit it, maestro. By the way, that reminds me too. Google Play is gone. It's history. Now it's all YouTube music. So like all my Google Play links are dead, toast. But fear not. The Old Guy, and this is even more accessible, I think, now, especially for us YouTubers, they made me my own Old Guy YouTube channel. Isn't that cool? I guess it's all done automatic. Would you guys please subscribe over there? That would be an early Christmas gift for the Old Guy. That'd mean the world to me. Just go over there, subscribe, maybe hit up a Old Guy tune or two. I've been really learning some new stuff, and I've got some new tunes that are going to be coming out. I think much improved. I know that's hard to believe, but I think there was room for just a little bit of improvement. So, you know, kind of growing and learning together, but be that as they may, I'll put the link down in the description. The Old Guy YouTube music channel. Isn't it cool? Be one of the first to subscribe. Right, now that advertisement's out of the way, let's go on with the festivities. Now I have to apologize. I don't have my Santa hat on. I don't know where it went. I was using it not that long ago for a video, and I don't know if I packed it up. I've got like at least over a dozen tubs of Christmas stuff, just being honest. An Old Guy was just too lazy to go through them all. So anyway, I guess this one, I was thinking about this one, but it's kind of, I don't know. So then I was thinking about, well, it's the Old Guy channel, so everybody will remember this one. This is like my everyday metal detecting Old Guy hat here, and it works pretty good. So, you know, we can do that or we can lose it. All right. So now, these are some of the Old Guy must-haves. I started doing videos about those things years ago. And it's kind of turned into a tradition that I look forward to all year round, y'all. Can you believe it? So, let's get started. First up, we have, and I'm even using two cameras. I don't know if it's going to work. Never really done this before, but I'm upping my game. So we'll see if this works. And I'll get a shot of this. You know, it's Christmas, so you have to use the what happens under the mistletoe stays under the mistletoe official Christmas glass. And I'm not sponsored by any of these products, duh, like I wish I was. So you gotta have some Reuniti. If you're old like the Old Guy, you can't open it because you've gotten weak. No. If you're old like the Old Guy, you will remember the old ads they ran non-stop around the holidays on television that said, Reuniti on ice? That's nice. So, there we have it. A little plug for it. But anyway, this is Lambrusco, which is a nice, sweet, dark, reddish kind of a wine. Look at that. So, let us begin the festivities with a toast. And I was going to say, there were a couple requests that I live streamed this, and I thought about live streaming it. We've got a vicious storm going on here. We were up around 50 degrees, and we plummeted overnight to 20. So, the wind, I guess, brought in the change, or the change brought in the wind, but whatever. We've had lights flickering. The internet's spotty as ever, so I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to live stream this time. But I do want to get into more live streaming. I think that would be a riot. Anyway, I thought I'd just do this. And a toast to you all. Thank you so much for your support through not just this year, but for a lot of you, many years. Many years you've been following the Old Guy from way back when I was doing metal detecting, which I still want to do, to now, all the different hobbies and all the different life events. And thank you so much for sharing that with me, sharing your time with me. I mean, that means so much. And I cannot say thank you enough. So I hope that everybody has a bright Christmas or holiday, whatever you prefer. In fact, I'll go so far as to say, I hope it's your best one ever. Wouldn't that be sweet? Like, after this year of misery, to have at least a brilliant and bright, beautiful, happy, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Oh, that just hits the spot every time. Your tongue just does a little loop-de-loop like acrobatics because it tastes so good. Okay, next up on the old menu is another one of those must-haves. Hopefully the dual camera system's going to work out and you'll be able to catch all the close-in action. So here we go. Now we have another beverage that, of course, is a must-have. And I don't see why there's any debate about it. I know some folks aren't big on it. Now, it doesn't matter what brand necessarily. Some are better than others. This is always a premium one that's around us, but I know I've had different brands before that were just about as good. But the CF Burger, not sponsored, it is rich and creamy. And I usually do that in the, yeah, you've seen it before. I usually do it in here, and it will literally, when you go like this and tip the liquid away, it leaves a coating. It's so thick. Oh, that's good. So anyways, I only have one of the under the mistletoe. So I thought I'd go with the Hershey's mug here because it's Christmas. And let's see. But I used to remember opening these if you're, I don't know how they do it now. Now I'm not going to be able to open it. Back in the day in elementary school, you know, you'd get those little tiny cartons of milk. I think at first they were like a penny, then went to 2 cents, then went to 5 cents. That was my education on inflation, I guess. Early on education. And I think it actually went up from there, but anyways, I always loved milk, so check this out. I'll do the slow pour. Look at that. You can just tell it is thick and rich and creamy. Now I hope, and of course not mandatory, I hope people went out and got some supplies. If you did, you know, they'll be cool. We're kind of like having our little batch together, you know. Get your eggnog, get your fruitcake ready. It's that time of year. Best time of the year, right? Oh, that is liquid dessert, literally. I remember a guy, and I can't argue with it, used to say it's nectar of the gods, and I'll tell you, it really is. I don't know, it must be an acquired taste. Who couldn't like eggnog? It just has all the good stuff in it. It has that nutmeg, cinnamon, rich, creamy, coat your lips goodness. Oh. Doesn't get much better than that. That is some good stuff right there. We are racking up the calories right now, y'all. I'll tell you that much. Now, this is another point contention. Not everybody agrees that fruitcake is awesome, but I do. I love it. And I use this every year. You can't hardly beat a Claxton. Why? And I'm not sponsored, I should be, but a jam pack, and let me show you. Let's get right into this. There's all kinds of cheap, no-name brand fruitcakes out there, whatever, and they all look alike. Maybe from the wrapper, they keep them wrapped up, but the thing is, a cheap fruitcake will have loads of just dough. Now you can't see on this probably because it's too far away until I cut into it. But this is solid, almost no of the doughy parts. It has fruit and nuts. And that stuff's the expensive stuff, so maybe I'll get a close up. So I do like a Claxton. Here's a raisin. Let's cut into this. Oh, before I get it all messy, because it's Christmas, you gotta have a Christmas plate, I suppose. So, oh, you know it's good when it's hard to cut even with a sharp knife. So you'll see, I'm not sure what everything is. I know that's like a cherry, and then there's the green stuff. There's like pineapple, I think, or some yellowish type of, it's all kinds of fruit. The dark stuff's the raisins, of course. Here you see is nut, just a bunch of nuts. And it is just goodness. I mean, heaven in a bite, right? How can you not love a fruitcake? That is good. I remember when I was a little kid and they would offer the fruitcake, I'm like, oh, no way, it's not cake, it's not sweet, it's not, well, it's a little sweet, but not overly sweet. But it is great with coffee. It's a perfect, like, coffee complement to, like, the coffee really brings out the flavors of it. But I think fruitcake's maybe an acquired taste. Not too many kids like it, but it seems like the older you get, the more you do like it. Not to mention that it brings back all those great memories of being a little kid, and I've seen the old folks eating it, and just those wonderful Christmas memories. So I think we can all agree that 2020 was pretty much a sucky year from start to finish. I mean, this pandemic, this COVID thing has put just paled everything, you know? And I think, and of course there's families that have felt the pain of loss much more sharply than mine. I just know a few people that have gotten it, and we haven't lost anybody close to us, but that doesn't stop me from thinking about all those families that have suffered loss. It has muted somewhat of the Christmas festivities. I mean, you know, you're used to going out, having big people. You're used to going out maybe and attending different functions and parties, or having groups come over to your place to enjoy the festivities, and it's just like they're telling everybody not to, and it's probably not a good thing. You know, everybody does their own thing, but I'm thankful for everybody that, we could just kind of have a little fun thing here virtually anyways. And just kind of like the best of it for this year. They're recommending people do things virtually. And, I think there's good times on the horizon. I think with the vaccines that we're going to see the numbers all go down eventually. It just takes time. You're talking about over 300 million people, say, in the U.S. So that's a whole lot of jabs they have to be given out. And I know not everybody's going to get one, but it's going to take some time. I always joked around saying the old guy doesn't want to be the first in line, but I certainly hate to be the last. But what you don't want to do is be the last one to get, COVID, if you can at all. I know they're saying everybody's got COVID fatigue and tired of the mask, and I get it. I feel it. Tired of not going out, tired of not doing stuff. And then, of course, some stuff like work has to go on. Some things, if you're buying a house or, going to doctor visits that you got to go, you got to do your stuff. You just got to try to be as careful as you can. But so I'm just saying, I really think 2021, if we can just hold out, I think things are going to be getting better soon. I do want to say a heartfelt thank you, and I just have to do it in general because I don't know who does or who doesn't. It doesn't matter. I just appreciate so much those that stop by the OldGuy Amazon store. Just click on that link, and then you can click on your usual Amazon.com. And the OldGuy, if it's within 24 hours, still gets a credit. I get a little commission on every sale, and it doesn't cost you one extra penny. You get to support the OldGuy without it costing you a dime. Isn't that cool? So I want to say thank you for those that take the time out before they go on Amazon to just click on my link, then go on your Amazon. And those that have supported listening to my songs or bought my songs or did this or did that to support the OldGuy. It means so much. I really do appreciate it. I do want to say I wish everybody that celebrates Christmas a very Merry Christmas. May it really be a bright one this year. And those that don't, just a happy holiday season. You guys mean so much to the OldGuy. I really appreciate you guys taking your time to spend a little bit of your life with me and tagging along. It does mean so much. So, until next time, guys, we'll see yous.